Hello, hello. How's it going? Hi, you guys. Hello. Got my Snoop Dogg shirt today. I'm repping the West Side. I'm repping the West Side all day, all day. What's going on, y'all? Okay. Oh, Son's here. How I'm gonna do this? Oh, there we go. Hey, Son.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
Fantastic.
I'm gonna get myself together, I swear. Okay, cool beans. I'm repping the West Side today.
Okay. Okay. What's up, Uncle Snoop?
Snoop. Someone told me that they call him Snoopy Dogg, even though they know his name is Snoop Dogg.
Senior citizens call him Snoopy Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My
Yep.
mother is guilty of that. She's like, oh, I love Snoopy Dog. I'm like, you need to say his name right. He's a household name. Like, what's wrong with you?
I mean, yeah, but he's still cool.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a cool name. Is
I
it
have an interesting
pirate?
story about Snoop Dogg.
Oh, really?
I have one of those Charlie Murphy rest in peace esque stories. You know what I mean? Like how you just kind of run into him, somewhere. So
Really?
that happened. Yeah, I mean, I was in Vegas, but we I was in Vegas with my cousins for a party, and we were at the Hard Rock, and he was there, but he was performing. He was performing with Too Short. So Too Short's over at. We were at
Okay.
Rehab. Rehab is a party. It's like a gigantic pool party,
Yeah.
and he was there, and Too Short's rapping, and I watched him perform, and I'm geeking out because I love Too Short, and I get up to the bungalows, and Snoop's there. And I'm like, holy, it's Snoop. And, they offered, a large amount of weed. And I'm like, yo, and I'm like all, health conscious, like, yo, I don't smoke. And he's like, yo, if you ain't smoking, cuz you got to get, and so I left. That's my story. There you go. Womp womp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not that exciting, but it's okay.
But it's cool though. It's
It
cool.
was cool to see him, yeah. It's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. Pre-dreadlock Snoop, it was cool.
Oh, so this was Snoop Lion before Snoop Lion?
Yeah, this was Snoop, Murder Was the Case Snoop. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was one of those things.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about your age. That's fine. That's cool.
Nah, we're good. We left that behind us.
Hi. Hi, how's it going?
Everybody, what's going on? What's going on?
What's going on? I am with the awesome Hassan Hillier. How you doing? Since people are jumping on, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good.
You're good.
Happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me to your live. So,
Hi.
let's do that.
Okay, cool
Black.
beans.
Let me do my promotional obligations. Black His and Hers. All right. This is not my platform. This is your platform. But Black His and Hers is in the building. Please use my promo code QLAFD10 for 10% off.
Well, there you go. Y'all hear that? You can depend that because Black isn't her. So just
In the building.
in the building. Whitney's in the
Yeah.
building. Another ambassador in the building.
There you go. We're working on something. Hey, Roger, we got something working for you. I'm gonna send you a message after this.
Okay. Well, don't want to keep you any longer, but thank you again for joining.
Sure. Yeah, I appreciate it.
So, questions. So, well, no, not question, but a little introduction here. Well, Daddy Issues Intimate Conversation is coming up next week, Thursday, April 8th at 7 o'clock. And Hassan here is one of our awesome panelists that's going to be a part of it. So, how you feeling?
Excited. We spoke during the panelist meeting, and I wanted to make sure that I was able to commit my information to everything that you needed and what we thought that the crowd would request and kind of anticipate. So now that I'm very clear on your purpose of inviting me, which by the way, thank you, to be a panelist. So yeah, now that I'm very clear on that, now it's going to be a good time, a real good show.
Cool beans. So, now Daddy, it is like I said, April 28th, you guys. So make sure you guys get your tickets because we're coming awesomeness. Now, with Daddy Issues, with pertaining to subject matter, what are people to expect that you can give a tidbit on, Hassan?
So I operate in a circle. I've learned from my family about how incorporations of the needs to be there are. I am a child of a very avid, dedicated father. My relationship with him is very tight. He's passed on for 3 years now, as it stands. He taught me a lot of life lessons, but he also had his trials with being a father and understanding what the relationships of his children, because I'm not the only one, understanding what the relationship of his children should be. So his activities with me are essentially a testament of what he did not have, what he could not have, what he could not become, what he could not, in turn be. And I know all of that because I looked at him as though I am, like anyone would look at Jordan as being a super duper fan. I'm a super fan of my father in regards to his journey, his struggles, and also what he gave to me. So maybe there's a duality that can be brought in to this particular event, because on one side we are talking about issues and items, perhaps traumas. On the other side, we are talking about working through those, healing through those, and I truly believe in many regards that I was my father's second attempt at being a father.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he failed in that. So in that regard, I'm here to provide perspective in that direction.
Well, that is awesome. So along with Hassan, we will be Danielle Potter, who is a 501c profit leader out here in these streets, repping for the community, a women's advocate, sexual violence advocate, and Whitney Ray Hill that's on here with us. She'll be in the building just teaching us about her great perspective as well as her mindset coaching skills that she'll be sharing along the panel. And everyone's going to be speaking on behalf of their daddy issues. So Intimate Conversations started back in 2018. For those who don't know, we just go ahead and started with our
regular. What's up, Cody?
Oh,
sorry, go.
Oh, yeah. Is that Whitney? Yeah. Love your perspective, Hassan, because Hassan's perspective is awesome. But Intimate Conversations started as a space for anyone to talk about deep rooted issues in a safe, intimate space. So that is the root, that is the goal of trying to prevent closed off generational curses and trying to break the silence amongst our community. So that is the goal behind it. That is our secret sauce in providing sacred spaces for us, by us. And along with Daddy Issues, we're looking forward to seeing you all on the 28th at 7 o'clock. Tickets are still available. If you go to my page in the bio, it is intimateconversations.ticketly.com. So I'll be pinning that on this conversation as well as it posting on my page. And also there'll be artists in the mix. It's going to be music. It's going to be food. It's going to be a vibe along with our open panel discussion, talking about various issues within the daddy issues. I would say the whole perspective of it, surrounding different perspectives around it. So anything else you want to add, Hassan?
I need to add that they need to get those tickets while they last, because if you really think about it, being that it's an intimate conversation, it's not going to be at an amphitheater, it's not going to be at a large-scale location. There's going to be a time frame for that, but right now what this is about is getting people who are looking for help, assistance, understanding, clarity, all of that. That's what the panelists as well as Shell is trying to give. And she's done this before, so this isn't her first rodeo. It just so happens to be that she got different panelists involved this time. We're here to provide those perspectives, engage with people, try to help where we can. If anything, just providing what our story is may be able to give you some clarity and understanding, then our job is done. But just keep in mind that this isn't a large scale crowd. So when she says tickets are available, there's not that many left.
Yeah, just like so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That means everything now.
Yeah, go now. She'll put the link in. She'll pin that accordingly. I'm here to provide some level of light, as well as the other panelists, Danielle as well as Whitney, to provide some level of light about that. That's what my platform does. It's there to inform. I'm so thankful that you were able to provide the opportunity for me to be a part of yours. Fellow alumnus, friend of the show. But nonetheless, it's a no, it's a good moment. It's a good moment. I'm really excited about it.
Well, I'm excited. People are excited. Based on the latest attendees, they're excited for the panel. They're excited for understanding of this issue because it's definitely deep rooted within our community that we barely talk about in public. So just providing that space, providing a place of safety is definitely our main focus. So we're over here, we're changing the narrative. That's what we're doing out here. And we want
No, that's important. What we have as a cultural systemic issue is that we have stigmas about fathers, fatherhood, the unavailability, the absence, the failed attempt at, like, fill in the blank. And so I think what you did is put together a pretty diverse group of people to talk about like 3 levels at least of their journey through childhood and their relationships. Like, again, at the meeting, it was like, oh, okay. Like I was going to do it because you asked me to do it, but to be very honest, I kept asking you, what do you want me to do? And when you did tell me what it was, oh, okay, well, that's why I'm here. I'm that little piece on the chessboard. So
exactly.
I'm a missile. If you tell me what to do, I will go execute and nail the target. But otherwise, I'm just kind of sitting there with my tail between my legs, just waiting. So, but no, this is it's gonna be a good thing. It's gonna be a good thing.
Exactly. I call ourselves the Avengers, literally, because everyone has a very important piece that's very intricate to this project. So, again, everyone is needed. Nothing is greater than the other. We're stronger together by far apart. So,
sure.
Definitely excited. Definitely want to bridge the gap. Wherever there is a gap, just go ahead and bridge those things together on the 28th, you guys. So
on the 28th.
Yes, just want to inform you all that we're serious about this. We're open. We're putting it out there in space because it's not available around the Houston community. So we definitely want to put our foot out there, put our stamp out there, and let you guys know about this event. So hopefully we see you guys soon. Again, it's going to be next week. And Whitney, she just pinned it right there.
Yeah.
So again, we just want to let the community know out here.
Yeah, you got a good squad on your hands. I mean, honestly, the amount of, if I could just give you your flowers, when I met you through Roderick. Only because I was coming over to the radio station because he asked me to, just to be that way. And with my friends, with my actual friends, it's very, very little that they need to give me as far as context for me to be somewhere.
Yeah.
So like, hey, just come over here. I don't care if you got a flat tire or if it's at a radio show. I'm just coming. So the need to meet you, I believe, was predestined.
Yeah.
And so when I do that, and then I say, well, I got this little bitty thing that I do, so why don't you come over here? And when we hit that off, I did not expect for you to invite me here. I would support from a distance, but I didn't realize that I was going to be in it.
You in it?
Nah, I'm in it. Yeah, I'm knee deep in it. So it's been a fun ride for, I don't know, let's call it 6 months. It's been a fun 6 months of actually engaging with you as a comrade in this particular industry. And again, it's an honor. So, for your show, for all those listening, and for those who are going to be listening later, because this live is going to be posted, I'm going to go ahead and repost it on my page as well. We'll integrate that into the areas where it needs to be advertised. But you just have to keep in mind that the purpose of this being an intimate conversation is that if you feel that you can engage in an environment like this, or if you're called to engage in an environment like this, you should attend. And if you don't attend, try to look at this information to attend next time, because I think that the helping and healing in our community is important, because otherwise these things kind of get swept under the rug, as they always have been, and they don't get discussed, and then nobody grows from this. And we are trying to break curses. We're trying to break systematic generational curses. Not just what the government has put out, although we can always parallel the reasons why we're in these situations because of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in our homes. It's in our families. It's within the interweaving fabric of our lives that we should probably work to heal, help, and help others, right? So, like I said, I mean, I was all for it. It's for a good cause. If it's positive, I'm behind it.
And also to let everyone know that within this space, it will not be recorded during our panel discussion time. So again, when we say sacred, we mean that, meaning that within those four walls is within those four walls. And also, you do not feel, you don't need to feel pressure to talk. Just being present and being in the moment and being amongst others within around the same issues or surrounding issues is just enough. We're literally community in Houston strong for a reason. We're here for one another. Here
Yep.
to literally be each other's support system. So we definitely want to initiate that as well, as providing that safe space.
Yeah, Vegas rules. Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
So, yeah, except for, debauchery and drugs. We don't do that. So,
Oh yeah, we don't do that. But
is it BYOB though? Like you're gonna bring your own wine?
I will be providing some wine.
Okay.
So
Well, we don't drink the same thing, so I gotta bring my own.
I may need your help with that because I don't want you clowning me. Because I know you clown me.
Can I just not help you and clown you when I get there though?
No, because I'm already gonna be anxious. I'm gonna be a little nervous. So,
Okay.
Yeah, we will be talking about
that. Yeah, just let me know what it is I need to bring. I'll bring all of the Beaujolais, but I don't drink rosé. I don't.
Oh yeah, I have that.
Okay, I know there's a rosé drinker in here somewhere. I can see you in the chat somewhere. So I don't do that.
I'm a red. I feel like red is definitely more intimate. So a good red blend.
Yeah, white is social conversation. Red is let's go deep, right? Like the sulfates make you just talk. In vino veritas, right? That's going to make you just speak.
It's like, cocktail table. Like, with the pinky. Yeah.
That's what I do. When in doubt, pinky out. So I don't even know if this pinky goes down, honestly. It's been like this for decades at this point.
Well, you know what? You've been living that life because you're so dapper.
I try. But yeah, in all seriousness, though, it's a good moment. It's a really good moment. I think there's going to be a lot of takeaways with that. For anyone who actually looks into my platform, whenever you see this, if you know what I do, what I give is information. I don't give things that are. It's all sellable, but that's not what this is. There's going to be information that you can find at desks. There will be ways to contact us if you need further assistance within the various areas of our platform as to what we do. Mine is more of a hosting and conversation style podcast. Whitney is an adversity coach. Danielle is also an adversity coach and counselor. Like there's available areas for you to actually consult outside of the show, but no one's here to try to make some profit out of it. This is for you to get assistance and for you to have conversations in terms of what you may be searching for.
Exactly. This is definitely a kumbaya. This is literally like, wine amongst friends, dinner amongst friends, because that's basically the vibe that I want to give. Is the family vibe, because literally we're all family in this.
Dr. Bond, what's up?
Oh, hello. I don't know. Hi, Dr. Bond.
See, some of the people came in, man. I got my cousin in here looking. I got friends in there. Dr. Bond. Dr. Bond's an educator. Let me tell you about him real quick. If we can side note this real fast, this is pretty cool. What he does, he contacted me, and I'm giving you your flowers right now, so I hope you're watching. But he contacts me, and he's like, "Hey, watch this TikTok." The man has evolved educating the children and our Black youth about the Constitution. He actually is dressing up as, those who were writing the Constitution at the time. We can argue who really wrote it, but learning the Constitution, right? Yeah. He's made that fly. He literally has. I found his videos very, very impressive. The children are memorizing amendments, and I've never seen anything like that. Rashad Patterson in Atlanta. What's going on, ATL? He came, right? He's in here now. I know he just jumped in.
Okay.
He's an educator, children's educator. He's showing videos actually through our connections. He's showing a video through Three Kings Visions, children's books, where he's reading children's books. He's showing it on the big screen, got all these children, learning how to engage in story time in a different way. This is innovative stuff. Dr. Stephen Bond, Rashad Patterson, I salute the both of you because you're doing things that, quite honestly, if I was growing up in that area, I'd appreciate that a lot more than I can mention to you because we never had that. I might have had 2, 3 teachers that really, really cared per session of school, right? But in this disenfranchised community, which is still paralleling to why we're here having this conversation, in these disenfranchised communities, it's very important that we actually have activists there and advocates there and those who you can consult with and confide in so that you can actually express things. If you're not feeling safe at home, someone else is there to listen to you and help you in the direction that you should go.
That's good.
I'm off my soapbox. That's all I'm saying. I just salute them brothers. That's it.
Okay, go Rashad, go Dr. Bond. Yeah, we support community, support unsung heroes. We support the unsung heroes out here. Give flowers while they're still alive, not while we dead, because we're done with that.
Yeah. I feel like you're going to go down in history for doing something that has not been done at this level before, and it will only grow from here. But as I always say, and I say to you, some people want tombstones and headstones. Some people want monuments, and they just don't know it. So maybe that's what you want.
Listen, I'm trying to be a history breaker out here.
I think you're on your way.
Listen.
I think you're on your way. If I can help you up the hill, then I will.
Yeah, help me up the hill, Dr. Hill. Dr. Hill's in here.
Yeah.
So you better do her tagline, going over the hill. That's what I'm trying to do out here. So yes, again, I appreciate you, Hassan. You have been a friend. You've been an awesome coach in a way. You've been literally a great supporter with me on this. And again, with the support, we can only go to higher heights. Like, sky's the limit.
Yeah, you can't do it alone. You're not alone. You can't do it alone. And if you did do it alone, it would change you in terms of the story that you would tell later on when you reach the top. It's not to say that you would fail. It's just that you'd be a different person if you did. And that's not really your style. You're into a group effort.
Right. And I'm just building relationships. That's all it is. It's building relationships, building connections, and building community amongst us. So that is the ultimate goal, especially with Unconventional Shell as a community lover, culturalist, relationships, networking, all that within itself, along with unconventional spaces, with bringing those things in an intimate setting. So
yeah,
that's the love there.
Well, you're branding it accordingly. You have Unconventional Shell, you have Unconventional Spaces, then you also have the Feminine Vigor Book Club. So,
and they're all been growing. Can you believe I'm doing 3 different platforms? And
I can believe it because it's all your personality. You're not forcing anything. If it's you, then you can do this because that's genuinely things you're interested in. You read avidly. You are involved in these interpersonal events and you construct those yourself. Like, no, that's not, this doesn't, I know it feels like work. I know it looks like work, but it's not, you're not forcing it though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not who you are. If you said, oh, I can make some money by doing this, it wouldn't feel the same and it wouldn't come out the same.
Right.
Like, you genuinely care. And that's important.
Mm-hmm.
That's important.
That's indeed. It is all an encompass of me and what I want to invoke in this world. I want to leave a big stamp. Not just, I did my 9 to 5 and I went home and I repeated, rinse, repeat. I don't want to live a rinse, repeat life. So,
yeah.
I'll be rule breakers here.
Monuments.
That's it. I like that. Monument. I like that.
Monumental events create monuments for your history of life. So there you go.
Mm-hmm. And
you're good.
With P3 Media, can you give like people a little bit of that? Like all that, I mean, because you're not just one-dimensional person. You're like multifaceted.
Yeah. So P3 Media is my LLC. It's a media company that I constructed based out of my resurgence into the industry, so to speak. I had been doing this for a very long time. I was one of the craziest, I don't know if you would call me the top, but I was definitely one of the craziest photographers in the city prior to my expatriatism in Asia. When I came back, it was an option of me to either restart that because businesses go into obscurity when you're gone. So it was either restart that or try to do something different. But I cannot stop a couple of things. I can't stop helping people. I cannot stop creating art, and I cannot stop my fitness. These are the three things that never change with me. So with P3 Media, what I decided to do was effectively put a consultation service involved in my active art creation, which is where the podcast comes into play. Qualify the podcast as a flagship project, so to speak, of the P3 Media umbrella. There will be more things to come. I do creative directing for photo shoots, brand enhancement for a couple of small businesses, and that's what I do. I love to help. My name is benevolent in English when translated from African Arabic. It's nothing that I can stop. This is what I do.
Oh, that's awesome. And y'all gonna get this. You're gonna get this at the event. You're gonna see Awesome Hassan and his transparency of him being an awesome digital media personality, along with Brittany Roy Hill and along with Danielle Potter, including myself and other awesome people and other creatives that's going to be in the building. So
absolutely. And you have your vendors. You not only do you have your panelists, you have your vendors. So you have who else are your vendors?
I do have Nina Evans, who is also a sponsor. So shout out to you, Nina. Thank you so much, because without you, honey, it would not be possible with this event. Okay. So I want to give your flowers right here and now. She is an author. She's a published author, along with being an accountant and a financial strategist coach. So she'll
best-selling author.
What'd you say?
Best-selling author.
Best-selling author. Let me put respect on her name. Best-selling author. And she will be there along with her books. This Means More, along with her copies of her book that will be on sale there, along with our other vendor, which will be Jasmine Woodson. She is all wellness, and she is going to have her interactive coaching journals, which caters towards women who deals with bad relationships, going through the phases of getting out of bad relationships and self-worth and identity issues.
You got a lot on your plate, young lady.
And along with my visual artists. So I'm going to have visual artists there displaying their depictions on daddy issues. So they actually created specialty pieces to be in this event. So it's going to be exclusive. It's going to be not a lot, but it's going to be an experience. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's very important. I look forward to meeting everyone that I haven't met yet. For most of the panelists, clearly all the panelists I know. The vendors, I think I don't know one of them, and then the artists, I don't know any of them. So I'm looking forward to meeting each one of you. So if there's any way that we can connect outside of this, let me know. I'm pretty open. So let's get to it, though.
Yes. Again, y'all, this is an experience. This is not your typical. It's going to be an experience, and I cannot wait to meet you all. And any last words for our guests?
Come out to the show and get ready to interact and engage. I look forward to meeting everyone.
Yes. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. This is a passion project above anything else. Just me loving up on every one of you guys. And again, it's a healing space for all of us. So
yeah,
that's what we're doing out here. So thank you, Hassan.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Good to meet everyone. Thanks for joining in on this. Love to everyone. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I will talk to you later.
All right. Well, bye, everybody.